Hello, this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can get us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com. You can also reach us at 618-235-6959. And today I want to show you a really unique Hart telephone. It's a Crusader, and the model number is Hart number 2. And Steve from another telephone repair company sent this to us, which is not uncommon. We get a lot of telephones in from other repair companies. We're kind of the last resort, the last hope for repairing a lot of these telephones. And he sent it in for HP Zyler from Las Vegas. And the note basically says red telephone, completely dead, and then on the comment it says, hoping that you can fix it so that I can give it to my granddaughter, thank you. And once again, Steve sent this in from another telephone repair company for HP Zyler from Las Vegas. And the problem with this telephone is it got damaged in shipping. 2 telephones came in, this 2500 set, and what happened was a hole got busted in the bottom of this telephone, and if you shake it, you'll hear some stuff falling around inside of it. But this hole was busted through the bottom of the phone because this telephone had the receiver or the handset off, and part of the cradle for the handset went directly through the bottom of the telephone, so it was kind of slammed down on it. So anyway, what we're going to do is I have this plugged up to the line cord and into the analyzer here, and this telephone is completely dead. I can pick it up and there's no dial tone. And I can ring it and it will not ring. So the telephone is completely dead, like it states in the paperwork that came in with it. This white telephone, this desk telephone, has a problem also. And what do they say here? White telephone, people at the other end of the line cannot hear me, although I can hear them. So that'll be another project that we'll finish up. I'm going to turn the analyzer off. It was on the ring cycle because this telephone is definitely not ringing. And the best thing we want to do is I want to show you this first too. There's pieces of plastic from the bottom of the Hart telephone that got busted through. So even though if you pack it pretty good, if they decide to get rough with it in shipping, things like this can happen. So really the best thing to do is just pack it as good as you can and hope that they don't throw it around too much. So let's do this. We're going to have to take these feet off because that's where we're going to find we're probably going to find the screws to this telephone underneath these pads. Once we remove these, we can take our screws out. And this is just the initial check out and kind of get a quick look to show you the telephone. And it's a pretty neat telephone. It's one I've never seen before. And I think anybody would like to have it. It's a pretty neat telephone. Let's get the screws out and get a look at what this thing looks like inside. And we'll have to troubleshoot it. It doesn't have it's totally dead. And that's kind of odd because a lot of times when a phone is totally dead, it'll at least still ring. But this telephone won't do anything. Okay, we want to Well, the reason why there's nothing in here is because it's all in the handset. There is no board in here. It just has its two connections, and a lot of times you'll find a board in here, and so there's no board there, but we did get rid of our plastic pieces. And so the whole phone is located inside the handset. So there is no board of any kind. I thought we would at least find like a little network board for the ringer circuit or something in here, but obviously there's nothing in there, and it'll all be located in the handset. So what we're going to do is, a lot of times they'll hide the screw holes right here. So we'll take that off, and you want to be kind of careful with this because you don't want to tear it up. And they kind of make it difficult to get that up. So we'll just see what we can find to get underneath this plastic without damaging it too much. Now we've got our screw holes right here. We'll go in and get them out. Well, once we get this telephone apart, I wish I could show you everything, but they only give us 10 minutes on these videos. So we're obviously going to have to make some more videos on this. And it's just a combination here of what we can do to get this telephone apart now. Sometimes it doesn't look that pretty when you have to take these apart, but we have to be able to get it apart. And there's probably some little locking brackets somewhere. And I'm sure there's a little locking bracket right there. And give you a look of the inside of the telephone. And now we're going to have to go in and troubleshoot the board. So that's the layout that they have of it. The complete phone is in the handset, which is not uncommon. But a lot of times when they have a base of this size, you'll find a board in there for the ring circuit or some other electronics that'll go along with it. But in this case, everything is in the handset. And they only give us about 10 minutes, so I'm going to have to shut down the video. We'll do another video on this Hart telephone, which is a really unique telephone, pretty nice telephone. This is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can get us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com. You can also reach us at 618-235-6959. I enjoyed showing you this telephone, and thank you for watching.